2v2 Calderis Refinery blue team. You have Storm of Steel as an Eldar Warlock, fights melee, offensive, has a bunch of spells, very nice disruption late game too. Storm of Iron as a Chaos Sorcerer, offensive and disruptive commander, fights melee by default, has a bunch of spells. Inviz on the red team as a big stompy Chaos Lord, very tough, bashes through cover, cannot be suppressed and doesn't like you. EatMyAmmo rounds out the red team as another Warlock. 3 victory points, natural for red on the west, natural for blue on the east, and a central VP taken by the Warlock right now. Both Eldar players go for Banshees, which is a risk with Heretics around, which counter Banshees so hard. Need a sparring champion though for them to really dominate the Banshees. We will see. 495, 498, early lead for red as they get a 2-1. Chaos Sorcerer. Will we see Vestments of the Warp to tie up shurikens and stuff? Inviz gets his second CSM squad really quickly.
We are losing a victory objective. Support structure.
483, 498. Warlock trying to decat and does. It's now a double. Banshees for Steel in the middle. And we're going to see a girl fight. Banshees v Banshees, are we? Yes. Red ones need to be careful here. Going after the Chaos Sorcerer, but they're outnumbered. Warlock, Guardians, and here comes some Heretics. Destructor hits them too, and they lose a model. Guardians also lost one model, so not too bad for EatMyAmmo. Doom bolts there, doesn't seem to have done much. Banshees caught by Heretics, and look at the damage. Chaos Lord support, this is without their aspiring champion as well. And the Heretics get away after that. Steals, Banshees get away with a single model. She has 100 hit points though. Double CSM for both Chaos players, heavy ranged infantry that are decent in melee. 413, 498. 2v1, will he force melee? He does. Here comes some Guardians to back him up though, and a Chaos Sorcerer. Doom bolts go in, don't do much. Four Heretics on this squad, that's very, very risky. In fact, he sacrifices one for the essence and they run away. Warlock trying to get a model loss on the CSM. Doom bolts, misses. Pretty hard to hit stuff from that distance. Banshees made the CSM back off. Triple gens here from blue and triple from red here. Reds take the middle for a 2-1. Shuriken Cannon hits the field for Steel. Double Heretics for Inviz, and they both have grenade launchers. Very odd. Now has no direct counter to the Banshees, which are right in his face right now. Grenade barrage stops them for a moment. They're right back up and on the CSM, and he needs to retreat them, and this might be a dead squad here, knocked back. And he loses the squad, that's devastating. Is he expecting double shurikens or something? Not sure why. The double grenade launchers. 375, 498. Blue team cap in middle with CSM. Havocs from Iron, and Steel has a shuriken. These Rangers can counter the shuriken though, just because of their range. Chaos Sorcerer caught and knocked down by Banshees and needs to retreat around this rock. Saved by the Shuriken Cannon. Izzy, 5 hit points, gets away. Very lucky Sorcerer. Zinch helping him out. Rangers can just sit there and take pot shots at this Shuriken. but he's moving them off. Blue team coming to the west. Guardians decap, run away from grenades. Double grenade launchers does give you some nice disruption and AoE damage, but you can easily counter it by doing this, forcing melee with pretty much anything. Grenade launcher heretics completely lose their melee effectiveness. These CSM are pretty low. We have Eternal War and Inviz CSM. Flat damage increase, here come some Banshees and a Shuriken. Very proactive use of the Shuriken by Storm of Steel. Banshees have caught these CSM. Can they get a model loss? Doesn't want to lose this squad with Eternal War. And he replaces the squad he lost, in fact. Steel goes tier 2 first. Warlock of EatMyAmmo decapping middle. And looks like they're going to try and harass this power here. Here come Heretics though with Aspiring Champion. This is dangerous for the Banshees. Banshees were all split up there, which helped them since only 2 of the members were in melee with the Heretics. Nice kinetic shot, helping those Guardians out. A shame they don't have a grenade. Heretics really don't like grenades. Destructor misses. They catch the Rangers though, take out a model, and these guys get away with a single model. Not cheap to reinforce those guys. Heretics get away with 4 members. Sorcerer doesn't really want to tangle with a Warlock and Guardians. Has some Guardian support of his own and turns to engage. No war gear for either of these guys. 1-to-1 cap. Falcon on the way for Steel. Guardians capping center, are they? Yes. Guardians of Steel come to shoot them up though, and are out of cover there. And move off. Here comes double CSM. And Guardians cannot stand to that. Have their Warlock lead now. And they're getting their battle equipment. Where's the Havoc? Back at base. Sorcerer coming in. Double grenade launcher Heretics. Knocking back the Banshees, but they have Distort Field as a global buff from the Warlock. Does have a couple of support abilities. And they catch up to those Banshees. Ridiculous speed on these ladies. 375, 381. Gonna get caught by the Chaos Lord. Nice kill of the week. And forcing melee with CSM. Pretty lucky to get away there. Falcon covering their retreat, and a Shuriken and a Warlock. Very nice Destructor. And a CSM get away. Banshees have their X up. She gets a spear because they have their aspect. Chaos Sorcerer dead in the middle. Chaos Dreadnought on the way for Iron, and a Blood Crusher on the way for Inviz. I don't think Blood Crusher is a very good choice versus Eldar, and he has cancelled it. He's got Warp Spiders to deal with, and Banshees. Can the Warlock finish this? And does. Kinetic shot already used, so knocked him down. Double CSM should be shooting at Rangers, I think. Force off the Warlock. Now go after the Rangers, and Rangers need to run. Chaos Dreadnought hits the field for Iron and gets Mark of Khorne, turning it into a beastly melee walker. Don't think there's much in tier 2 that can go toe to toe with it. Perhaps Ogrins if Blood Rage isn't used. Maybe. Plasma Grenade nicely dodged by Inviz. No marks for these guys. What about Iron? No marks for them either. Though we do get an Aspiring Champion on one of the squads. EatMyAmmo looking a bit like Guardians, Banshees and Rangers. Goes tier 3 though. And is floating 900 wreck. Steel also goes tier 3. EatMyAmmo, absolutely no tier 2 units. Bloodletters on the field for Inviz. Demon infantry that do high damage to all targets, can teleport. And it's kicking off in the middle. Grenade barrage, Guardians. Where are the Guardians? They're over here. Bloodletters forced off, got too close to the Havocs. Demons cannot be suppressed, but they still take full damage. Warlock. Witchblade of Kurnis, Ethereal Slash, Beast in those Banshees and forcing them off. Also has Warp Throw. Fantastic accessory. What is Guardians trying to do? Run away, there we go. 375305. is tier 3 but doesn't quite have the power to get something nasty like an Avatar. Blood Rage, Chaos Dreadnought, not doing anything. Now it's one off. Blood Rage boosts its damage, speed and durability, but you cannot control it. Heretics retreating through the Dark Flames, having just dodged it. Don't lose the model though. Fire Prism on the way for Eat My. Falcon gets its energy shield, turning it into a pretty tough vehicle. CSM left base a bit early, now retreating back to reinforce. Chaos Sorcerer, still no war gear for this guy, chased by Banshee, should get away though. No war gear either for the Chaos Lord, or Eat My Ammo. 375268, a double for blue, sitting pretty in the middle right now. Havocs, CSM, AC Heretics and a Chaos Dreadnought. Pretty good on the west side too, taking the blues, reds natural, sorry, for a triple. Distort field on these Banshees so they can decap. Nasty. And just run back to the Falcon and reinforce. Bloodletter's back out for inviz. Fire Prism using its spread shot against infantry there, kind of like a mobile artillery platform. Would need to use its focus shot against that Dreadnought. Warlock just about gets out of there. D cannon on the way for steel. Double Zinch, CSM easily dodged that grenade by his Guardians. Khorne Dreadnought debating whether to go after that Fire Prism. Rangers losing health like crazy and retreat. Hasn't really been able to get the most out of them guys. 375 170 Banshees forced off. Chaos not taking a lot of damage from this Fire Prism. Ouch. Has Heretics to repair it though. West side, Guardians forced off. Chaos Lord's going to decap this power. Red team waiting for the perfect time to push. They have double Heretics, double CSM, Bloodletters. Bloodletters go to decap. What are they doing? They phase out, but you cannot decap or cap while you're phased out. And move off. Maybe just scouting to see what blue team had. Tier 3 for inviz. Storm of Iron could also go, but decides not to just yet. Fire Prism wants to disrupt the Shuriken, I think. Yes. Took a big fat las cannon to the face then. Mark of Zinch Havocs. CSM get away. Bloodletters decap, but now need to phase out. That's a singularity, and this is dead. Bloodletters, I think. Yes, ouch. Bunch of Heretics got gibbed as well. Bits and pieces. Chaos Predator on the way for inviz. No Chaos Shrines in the center from Iron. Would have liked to have seen some. 357 128. Avatar on the way for Eat My Ammo. Storm of Iron goes for some Plague Marines. CSM trying to cap, and they do. 2 to 1 for red. They took blue's natural while they weren't looking. Sneaky red team. Blood Rage, Mark of Khorne, CSM in melee with Banshees. But they get away. Might turn on his own Banshees here. Well, his allied Banshees. They're trying to chase off this Fire Prism. kinetic shot only knocks back a single Banshee. Don't think they're going to be able to do it. 339, 128 is a 1-to-1. Now regains control of his Dreadnought and backs him off. Chaos Sorcerer went down. Chaos Lord takes the west side, quite low on health. Barely any Commander War gear. Only Storm of Steel has any, Witchblade of Kurnus and the Warp Throw. Chaos Predator being double repaired, but it's shown its rear armor to those Plague Marines, and as the Dark Flames forcing off the Heretics, now has no repair. Warp Throw trucking these CSM towards the Warlock and an Autarch called down, trying to tie up those Plague Marines. 7 hit points on this Chaos Predator. Warlock's going to try and finish it off with Witchblade of Kurnus, which should do the job. It's not melee heavy, but a power weapon still does 30% of its damage, I think, to vehicles, and it goes down. 339, 115, 2-to-1 for blue. Here is the avatar for Eat My. There's a Waning Doom. Ouch, CSM got it right in the face. Only lost one model. Avatar has super heavy infantry armor, not vehicle armor, so these Banshees will do a lot of damage to him if they can avoid that Wrath of Cain. Yes. Doesn't want to tangle with the Khorne Dreadnought either. Blood Rage, there we go. This might be a dead Avatar pretty quickly. Curse Lord trying to take the middle. That's definitely dead Avatar, surely. Banshees blocked by their own Dreadnought. It's going to go down though, just a matter of time. 80 hit points, a couple more hits from those Banshees. There it goes. EatMy could just replace it though, I think. Yeah, he could. Plague Marines, will they get away? Chaos Lord chasing with his Dark Halo, but it is going to be taken out. D cannon, look at the range of this thing. Are we going to see another Singularity? No. Double Zinch for Inviz and double Zinch for Iron. 2-to-1 for red. Second Predator taken out. Boom. 317, 91. Storm of Steel goes for another Fire Prism. Guardian is trying to cap, and looks like they will be able to. Avatar number 2 for EatMyAmmo. Ouch, what was that? Heretics in amongst some Banshees, and they Doom Blaster and run. Level 3 Banshees for EatMyAmmo. Guardians are going to finish this cap, I think. Sacrificial Circle, or whatever it's called, for the Chaos Sorcerer will spawn Bloodletters, keeping these guys busy at least. Plasma Grenade thrown, not sure why. Bloodletters still coming out of this thing. Guardians don't want to get into melee with them. 304, 81, a 2-to-1 for blue. Chaos Sorcerer still dead. Chaos Lord still dead. Avatar number 2 is on the field for EatMyAmmo. Can they use it to push? The CSM are going to be countered by the Fire Prisms. Constant knockback. Double Heretics just eating up Requisition Bleed and Upkeep right now. Plague Marines, can they finish off the Guardians? No, hit by a Fire Prism. Here comes the Avatar though. 304, 54, red team ready to move. Avatar goes after those Plague Marines. Ethereal Slash almost gives and finishes off those Banshees out. So we're level 3. Double Zinch. One of them forced off, and so is the other. D cannon giving mounds of Heretics with each shot. 304-36. Surely all over for red team. Double fire prisms, Falcon, D cannon. Level 4 Warlock, totally kitted out. Providence. He's going to go and decap this VP as well. No, he's going to revive? No. Victory point more important than Chaos Sorcerer. Focus Blast. Doing nice things against the Avatar. Invis calls GG. Great and clean one hits the field. The big fella's not going to be able to get to the center in time. There's an Eldritch Storm to finish off. Takes out the Fire Prism, but they have a double and blue team take it. Nice control of the center, I think won them the game. Invis a little unlucky to lose that CSM squad early on, which really hurt him in tier 1. Not sure why he got these double grenade launch heretics. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you next time.